Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of MetalmarkthebossTwitching. I am Metalmark the Boss, and yeah, I just got hit with the Twitch glitch, and I use my elapsed time. I haven't been, like, I do have an alarm clock on here that I can set for an hour to ring at like 55 minutes to tell me, like, hey, to finish up, so I don't run past time. But I most of the time will use this clock on Twitch. So if I lose it, it hurts because now I'm like, one, I want to make sure whoever's watching out on Twitch can like see this, and then two, I don't want to run blind and just like hope that I get it in the right amount of time. You know what I mean? I try to be more skilled with that when I make my YouTube videos. All right, so anyway, all you guys missed was I basically came into this tavern because I was like, oh, well, since I already talked to her, got the claw, which was clutch, and I already, like was here getting ready to go to the college for the room. I was like, let me just go in town real quick, talk to these people. I came in here. I talked to this one guy. He was talking to this guy at that's the actual like that runs the bar, and he was just basically talking about like all the stuff you're doing. He was just coming at his neck pretty much. It wasn't really anything. It was just like banter, and basically he works. Well, he used to work for the college, and now he stays in town to have his connects. I bought a couple spell books off him. I opened them, read them. I slept for the night, and pretty much that was it. And then all of a sudden it twitched me out. So I was like, you know what? I will just tell everybody when I bring them back out here that, this is the deal. That's why I'm in my what's it call it's right now, like my spells. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to stop in the town and see and talk to the people. So if I need it, like if any quests we're gonna open up, to open them up. Like I try to always make sure I do that. The little side quest. Okay, let's see what fast. That was cool. All right.
If there's anything you need, if you've business with the college, you're welcome. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Oh, the face changer.
Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I've heard of this already.
All right then.
The mage's... Aster says his paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mage...
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. Got any ale or mead? Until next time. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
And I always got that crawly wally sound behind me. I always go, what the hell is that? But I think spiders are in. Like, you know what I mean? Like how, like, ratty babies were in. I think spiders are in now. The Jarls. Let's stop here real quick. Let's see what he's bombering about.
Can I help you?
That's this dude. We ain't talking to you no more. He just wants me to steal the staff.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still, they deny it. But we all know the truth. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damned mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
It's called erosion, bro. It's called tsunami, bro.
If you fight or die well. Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity, the birthplace of honor, and those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Torygg do? He and the Owls that supported him? They took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them. At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false Jarls.
He's trying to make Skyrim great again.
The sound of our fury
I've heard this somewhere
is a
before.
storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship,
I know.
a cloak of true brotherhood
Crazy.
for all who would wear
That's
it.
why I was like, I'm not joining them. I got the companions. I'm already in the companions.
I'll take my leave then.
I'm already good with them. They're mercenaries. But they're cool mercenaries. Come on, Spider. Look at this, got me moonwalking.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this
That was clutch. Dun, 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 dun,
Wizard
dun,
is still at the
dun, dun,
end.
dun, dun,
I can't believe Dagger
dun,
allows
dun.
him to stay there.
dun, 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 dun.
This is what it's come to. No one seems
Ours
to
is the
care
only
what they've
family
done to
left
our
that truly
home.
cares what happened. It's clear that memories are far too short.
And it's clear money matters more to Dagor than honor.
Winterhold might yet thrive if that college had never been built.
Cray cray. Alright, I did that and that. Some more horsey.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
Fetch the mead. Look at this dude. Let's take a gander in here. I love the stores. That's what really saved, because I was doing Harry Potter too, because I was like, I got like a mesh up of games, so now I'm like, I jump through them as I want to. I ADD play. But the Harry Potter saved itself. Like at first I was like, damn, it's kind of lame. You know what I mean? The new, and I keep calling it Harry Potter even though it's Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, as soon as they got to like shopping at the stores and some of this and little, I was like, okay, you got me now. I was like, all right, now you have me.
I'll sell just about. I do what's necessary so we can get by. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that.
This is the
Options
chick
were in
that I got
short
the call
supply.
from.
Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Say she got a rod, I just don't think you can use it. You can use it to hit people with it.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's husky. Fishing map. I'm gonna take this rod. Wait up, I got something I can give her. Let's see if we can really fish. I've never fished in Skyrim. That's gotta be crazy.
Oh, I'd gladly sell it to you if you had them. But you don't, do you?
Oh, alright.
Some may call this junk.
I need
Me,
money for that claw.
I call them treasures.
Oh, I could find it free, but the only thing I wanted to grab was that last thing, the claw, because I need the $50 for that, and I don't have it. Now I'm gonna probably get rid of some of this shit.
Good day. If you're looking for Ranmir, he's either passed out in bed
See
or
that?
working on
That
winding
was
up
crazy.
that way.
So it was saying like she had the claw for sale, but I didn't have the money. But then as soon as I got up to $50, she doesn't have the claw. So do I have the claw? Golden claw. Sell the dragon bones and scales.
My brother's
I was thinking of doing it, but I wasn't sure if I should put them in my storage, because I thought you could use them later to make yourself a suit. Yeah, I thought I bought it. Did you see? If you see, like I'm posting this up. Like this is a YouTube clip. You'll see that it showed up to buy it when I was lower than $50. But then as soon as I got above 50, I couldn't buy it again. That's why I was like, wait a minute, because I was like, I thought I bought the claw already. Alright, let me sell the bones. Yeah, that's a come up.
Aye.
Now we're good. And she don't have anything in here. No funny books or anything. Oh yeah, no crap, and they weigh a shit ton, I know that. Tomas, tomatoes right there. Looking like a jump right down right here. Take them. Alright, another broken down crib. Who's this one here? Anybody back there? Nope. Let's check this last house. That's what I tend to do. Like, I try to, like...
Kraldar's family was once very powerful in Winterhold. It's my honor to assist him even now. Kraldar's family was once very powerful in Winterhold. It's my honor to assist him even now.
Winterhold may not look impressive, but it has a very... Goodness, no.
There
They're
is no
simply
news, I'm
scholars. They mean no
I
one
shall
harm.
inform you the
I've
moment
had
something noteworthy happens.
several conversations with Archmage Aaron over the years. Oh, he's perfectly polite, if a bit guarded. I'm afraid the Winterhold you see before you is somewhat underwhelming. I can assure you, though, that it was quite something in its prime. An early capital of Skyrim, you know. Sadly, the Oblivion Crisis took its toll on Winterhold, in more ways than one. Then, the Great Collapse swallowed most of our beloved city. Just about 80 years ago, there was a terrible disaster. The cliffs overlooking the Sea of Ghosts collapsed, taking most of Winterhold with them. In the middle of it all, the college was practically untouched. Many of the survivors were suspicious. Some believed the mages were behind the whole thing, and others felt they could have at least prevented it. Archmage Aaron assures me that his people had nothing to do with it, and I believe him. But Winterhold never recovered. You may have noticed the college just to the north there. Very prestigious place. Mages from all over Tamriel traveled here to seek knowledge. After the Oblivion Crisis was over, many felt that magic users were to blame. Elves, to be specific. It created a great deal of tension. A good many dark elves were driven from the city, and people became uncomfortable with the presence of the college. Good day.
Kraldar's family was once very powerful in Winterhold.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
I just wanted to see what it looks like inside.
Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Much knowledge lies within the walls. The college is amazing. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, Follow me.
All the gatekeeper. That's what I need to do with YouTube. Get these 50 people up so I can cast live there too. So I can do both.
No matter what, the college will endure. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
Sketchy village. Sketchy.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
Mr. Crawley Wally.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
I think they gave me these boots. I don't think I'm putting them on.
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. A prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if it's in the wardrobe. Is it this one here? In the middle? Because I don't see a chest. So I'm guessing it's got to be here. Oh, all of them? Let's see. Do I even need the fishing rod? Can you fish with the fishing rod? Because it has a fishing map. Because that makes like 0 sense. Alright, what shield am I going with? I thought I had another shield. See, the gold one's 29. Alright, put it in there as a backup. These boots. This I have to de-charm. Ingredients and barrel. Alright, I got you. That's the wardrobe. You said you need to. Sorry, I got it. Books in cupboard. Where's the cupboard? Empty barrels. Oh, I get it. I'm trying to see because this is something. See, alright, I'll take the money. But I'm gonna put. I don't know if I need that. There's 2 fishing spots. That's where I'm at now. I know that is up here. Quest item. Store. No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty clean. I want to keep that. I'm alright with what I'm at now. Can start getting me out of here. What was that over there? Take that stuff just in case. And I guess get myself out of here.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out.
Oh, but what's it called? The items that I have? See? The dagger might be a little extra, but I might use it in certain cases, like if I want to sneak. This is my actual attack weapon. So I'm using this. I'm actually using the bow. And then I use magic. With this character I'm using all three. And then I kept the rod just in case I want to go fishing. The apparel, I only held on to this for my other equip. Like, let's say somebody gets up on me quick. I'll switch over my stuff real quick to put my armor on. And then put my thing on. And just, you know, become a beater real quick. Oh, I know, and I use magic. But that's the only reason why I kept this stuff, is that I have it as my strong suit. Like, if I'm using magic and this is working enough, I'll keep that setup. If my guy's husky enough. Like, right now, he just started using magic. Like, he's decent, but it's not to that grade to where I can just, like, steam people over. Like, little characters, I was able to do it.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Oh, I was just
Purpose?
trying to...
I should think it's self-evident.
Talk to them while
Magic
I'm
is
here.
a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion
I know,
by
they
politicians.
send you to go
It shapes
explore that
worlds,
one cavern,
creates and destroys life.
and then you
deserves
collect
proper
that like
respect
power
and study.
orb, and then they
The
hold
college
it
is a
in
place
here,
where we can
and then
focus on that,
the dude
without the
comes to
pressures of
you
the
like one
world
of the
weighing
mystics
down
or
on us.
whatever, and they talk to you.
I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
It's like, why didn't you just expand farther that way to inland? But I mean, hey, whatever. Whatever floats their boat here.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brillina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. I'd better get going.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
I like that the sound was changing as I was changing the angle.
Skyrim could not be...
I like this
You are
too.
new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great.
This is straight up fucking it's Puss in Boots. It's like their interpretation of like an Antonio Banderas as a cat with a mustache. A big cat with like a weird mustache. Like a Fu Manchu, literally. It's awesome though at the same time. That's why I'm almost like, man, I like you, Spidey. He's not really a spider. He's like a hybrid. And almost like a mantis. You know, like Spider Mantis. But no. I will take him. I came to this college to get strong. And put things in my pockets. I'd rather have that.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
You could not see it. All time awesome.
There is much for Jizargo to be sure of.
Jizargo.
There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
No doubt.
Until next time.
Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. Made it difficult for me
Skyrim
growing
could
up.
not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
I'll take one.
I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can't, perhaps Urag has a book you can read.
Nice.
No, I can't. I have enough to keep me busy. View it as a chance to hone your craft. Well, there's more enchanting to be done. You can acquire whatever it is and bring it back here, and I'll take care of it. All right, be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college to bring in some money. Here's the name and location of the client.
Nice.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should, In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Alright, good. And he's not gonna get that next
Skyrim
set
could
yet.
not. Jazargo will go wherever he can to learn more. Oblivion itself, if need be.
I'd have to go and do the thing. I would have to meet him at that cavern. At that ancient site.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I will fix it. I will make that better. I will also try to maybe go fishing because I've never done this in this game. And there's a, yeah, after you go to the place. I'm trying to see where them locations were because I know they're not super far from here. The way the map was showing it, there's fishing locations like right in this area. Let me go into my items and go into my fishing mappies. So that one's over by the nugget. Let's see, the double nuggets. It looks like a paw print. Oh, any dock for a fishing bucket and bait? Okay. Nice. I got 10 more minutes, then I'll clip it, and then I'll just come back out and do another YouTuber. Oh man, if I could get one of them horns. Let me. Aha. You will let me up. Aha. I'm back up.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of it.
Behind the shop with this one.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit.
I thought that was the way that I wanted. Oh, where I got the claw. I knew it was going to be the other side. Like, whatever side I took, it was going to be the other side. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, crap.
Trouble?
Behind the shop. I guess this one. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh man, what we got over here, bro? I'm gonna use the bolts. I'm gonna use... Oh, it's the dragon. Oh, he's up there.
Cast your fancy magic someplace else.
That's why he needs stamina. That's why I have the horse. I should have just brought the horse out with me. He knows what time it is. It's time to axe this bull out. That's right, buddy. Get out of here. I knew he was gonna try. I don't even want that pelt. Keep that crap. I got here in relatively okay speed. I can't make that jump.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Alright, let me stop right here for YouTube. I will see you guys. Watch next episode. Till laters. Late!